Hey viewers, welcome to another video of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today I'm doing a little bit of explanation on the continuation of Domination. So that was a really weird sentence. But anyway, this is the Domination game board. As you can see, we have player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 on the board. And currently they all possess a number of these hexagons, and the idea of the game is going to be to get as many points as you can, and you can earn points by capturing these things in the middle, as well as just ordinary hexagons. The black hexagons are offline, well, no, not offline, whatever. You cannot go there, basically. So let me bring up another. Yeah, this one. So you can actually see I numbered all of the available space, and you are your starting location would normally be one of these green indicated squares. No, not squares, hexagons. And you would need to capture whatever you want to, but to kind of speed up the process, I already gave everyone a little bit of space. So what's the point? You're going to get 1 gold for each hexagon you possess, and then these are going to be worth 2, and this one is going to be worth 5. So the middle is 5, the gold ones are 2, and all of the rest are 1. So you can do whatever you want. Well, the point is to well, kind of get as large an army as possible and try to invade nearby hexagons or lands, whatever you want. Don't know, this is probably not going to be the final map. Anyway, how are you going to do that? You are going to receive Excel workbook, which is not actually just Excel. You can also open it in OpenOffice if you don't have Microsoft Office. OpenOffice is free. You can download it from openoffice.org, and otherwise you can just Google OpenOffice. It is free. It is exactly the same as Microsoft Office, except that it doesn't have Visual Basic in it, which I am using to process this. So I actually do have Office, but you don't need that. Anyway, you're going to have this workbook with 2 sheets. This is sheet number 1. It's called Movement, on the tab that is on the bottom normally, but you cannot see it here. So movements are going to be inserted here. You get to move 5 of your armies from one location to another location. You're going to use these numbers for those, and you can move them from a number to a number. You're going to insert the number of Marines and the number of tanks. There's only 2 units available for now, because I want to see if this actually works. There are going to be more units in the future, but for now just 2 units. You can make 5 movements per turn, and then you can create buildings up to 5, well, not 5 buildings, 5 locations. You can build barracks for Marines, obviously, and factories for tanks. I just picked some random names because I haven't really selected a theme yet, but I will eventually do that, but it doesn't really matter. Marines are going to be weaker than tanks. I think it's yeah, I'm not going to spoil that because I don't know yet. I have to see what the combat brings. I have a combat model in my head, but we'll see. So you're going to build on a certain location, which is also the number which is here, and you have to obviously control the hexagon you want to build in. You can build barracks and factories in it. For now, we will say you can have a maximum of, I don't know, 5 barracks or factories in one spot. So you have to divide your factories and barracks over your terrain. I'm not sure what a good number would be. 5 seems to be working fine. And yeah, I worked with multiple numbers, and I'm just going to say 5. So once you reach 5, you cannot build any more. And it's going to be all automated. So please fill in the right numbers. And please fill in, if you only have 2 marines in a certain space and you're going to fill in 3 here, it's going to just assume that either you did it wrong, or it's going to move the 2. I'm not sure yet. I'm probably going to say that it just assumes that you wanted to move 2 instead of 3 because you only have 2. So just fill in the right numbers and you'll be okay. Then the last one is build troops. You can build 20 locations worth of troops, and that is a lot. And you can build marines at the places where you have barracks, and tanks where you have factories. And every barracks can build 1 marine, every factory can build 1 tank. I hope that's all clear. Then the second worksheet looks something like this, and it has your status on it. It's going to be 116 of these lines, and it's going to give you the barracks you control or that are available in that spot, the factories that are available, the marines and the tanks, but you can only see the ones that you actually control unless you scout one of the or attack rather one of the other squares, and then you can see what's available in that. So you can scout with marines for the moment. So you just send a marine somewhere, and if there's something there, it will tell you. Then yeah, for the rest there's not a whole lot to say. You're going to receive your own setup. So if you're player 1 in this case, you're going to receive whatever is available in these squares, hexagons, sorry, but you're not going to know what's available in these. I'm not going to hide which of the hexagons are taken, so you can actually go from this one to this one as player 6, and then player 1 will know that you're there. So he doesn't know how big your army is, so you can do that with 1 marine, but you can also do it with your whole army. And yeah, that's all. That's all we need to know for now. The point of the game is to basically dominate the map. And yeah, as soon as you dominate the map, as soon as the other players, as soon as one of the players is basically the winner. I'm not sure how we're going to determine that, probably because someone is going to give up at some point, and then another one and another one, and as soon as everyone recognizes that there's one player that's just going to win because he just has the largest army or the largest amount of ground or whatever, we are going to assume that's the winner. But it's probably not going to get that far because that would take a whole lot of turns, and yeah, that's not what I wanted here. I'm just going to test out some some fighting what's it called? Come on, oh, I'm so bad at this. Some combat calculations basically, and I'm going to see if you all understand the game, and once everyone understands the game, we're going to play a real round of this. So the first round is just to get to know the game basically, and then we're going to restart once you all get how to fill out the forms and things like that. I hope everything's clear. If there are questions, please leave a comment, and yeah, that's it for now. So I hope that's enough information basically. So hopefully I will be able to send you your email soon.